You know what? No, I'm not doing it. I'm just not. You should already know. You should already know why this is an iconic climb. You should have already ridden it. There's no point. I'm not doing it. You already know what I'm gonna say. No, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just sit here. Alright, fine. Screw it. I'll do it. Ugh. Old Willunga Hill is kinda like our Alpe d'Huez, but with fewer drunken Dutch people. It's the biggest climb we have on the world stage, not just Adelaide. Think of all the epic battles that have gone up here. There's Valverde versus Gerrans, Cadel Evans versus Cadel Evans' poor judgment, Richie Port versus those crappy 2 days he has to start the Tour Down Under. It's basically an annual event. Get it together, buddy. We're all behind you. And then there's the Amy Gillett ride that happens here every year. There's a million club races, and it's where I like to drink a pint of coffee, have a piece of cake the size of my own head, and feel really sick climbing the hill. And speaking of the actual hill, it starts, here-ish. I don't know, maybe, somewhere around here. And it has a very consistent 7% average for 2.9 kilometers. But it starts hard. It's up around 9% for the first kilometer or so. So, keep that in mind. You know what else you should keep in mind? The Strava KOM up here from Pitchy Rort. Yeah, Pitchy Rort. Apparently that's the pseudonym that Richie posts his rides as. Anyway, he averaged 27.1 kilometers an hour up here, which is freaking amazing. But what's more amazing is that he was 44 seconds faster than the second fastest time up here, which was the same day set by Jack Haig, who is a pretty freaking good climber as well. So, yeah, what a beast. But you'll probably be feeling less than beastly at this stage, and you'll be happy for the drop in gradient that happens right here. Yeah, buddy. It's all slightly easier from here on. And while you're suffering, spare a thought for Matt Rogers and Dan Figg, two local guys who climbed this hill 40-something times and Everested it all in one go. What stallions. And you may have noticed I haven't actually referred to the footage that much. It's because there's not that much to say. The gradient is so consistent. It doesn't change a lot. It does change here. This is where it slackens off to be about 6 to 7%, and it kind of stays there for the rest of the climb. It is really, really pretty though. So seriously, do make sure you actually pop your head up to have a look around. Off to your left, you've got all the beautiful farmland. Off to the right, you've got trees and, small shrubs. I'm not a nature guy, okay? But whoa, it's time to start paying attention. This bit here is the last sprint to the top of the hill. Make sure at this point you kick it up a gear and you get out of the saddle and you show your ass to the person behind you. Show them your ass. Show it right now. And I think the official Strava segment ends about where the giant crown is on the road here. So, after that, take a breath, have a drink. You've earned it, buddy. Thank you as always for joining me up the legendary Willunga Hill. Don't forget to subscribe for everything cycling in Adelaide. And apparently shouting about your ass.